What is up, Game Life Reviews Squad? It is me, the great Samurai Matt, here to review the unholy, the ungrateful Mulan. Shall she bring honor to her tribe, or shall she disgrace us all and become an abomination of Disney movies? Find out in this review. So guys, I'm here to review Mulan, the live-action remake of the incredible Disney classic Mulan, from the late 90s. Guys, I have a true fondness for the original Mulan, so I immediately have to compare it to the original because it's one of my all-time favorite Disney classics. And guys, you know, or you might know that I tend to give, a lot of movies pretty good scores on this channel. Like I'm a pretty generous reviewer, but yeah, that's about to change, guys, because I'm about to lay it on thick, because this Mulan movie does not compare to the original. So let's get into it, guys. So like I said, this is a remake of Mulan, who of course defies the rules of society to join the male-only warriors to fight the bad guys, and it's interesting. The villains are changed up a little bit. They switched up the classic villain and have this new female villain, and she's actually one of the best characters in the movie because man, not having Mushu kills this movie. It just brings down the overall experience and the vibe and gives Mulan like nothing to go off of. Like, there's so little interesting character interactions. There's no interesting dialogue, None of the characters are very funny or very likable. You really don't have any attachment to the characters. I feel like they try a little bit to have the little gang of warriors like in the original, the three funny guys, but they just don't compare in the new one. There's no character development, no humor really compared to the classics, And of course, there's no songs in this movie whatsoever. They barely reference, who's the girl in the reflection. And it just has that simple melody, but there's no singing and no music really whatsoever. They try to play this movie very serious, and it doesn't really work. It feels like a pretty empty movie. And I get it, it's going for a war movie, it's going for realism, but at the same time they're like kicking arrows into people's chests and running on walls and using chi and stuff. So I don't really buy the whole realism thing. It's a weird mismatch of tones, because it does at times feel like a war movie. It's very serious, but then Mulan's flinging stuff all over the place, and there's characters that can turn into a falcon or whatever. It's a weird movie. But like I said, this villain, this mystical female villain, is pretty cool actually. I like having that dynamic of weird, mystical, shape-shifting powers and stuff, and it's kind of like a yin and yang to Mulan, I get it, I see what they're going for. But so many of the moments in this movie lack any kind of punch, lack any kind of emotional impact at all. There's no depth at all in the movie. The scenes just kind of happen. Things just kind of happen. Like the moments that you would expect to be clever, like in the original where she takes on the Hun soldiers in the ice mountaintop battle. You remember that awesome scene? That's like pretty much non-existent in this movie. She uses her mind in the original to shoot the last rocket and cause an avalanche. And yeah, there's an avalanche in this one, but it doesn't feel the same. It's like all of her abilities are just based off her chi, and it's not her actual mind, her actual skills. It doesn't feel earned at all. Like her development is non-existent, and she feels like a dishonest, non-likable character, to be honest. So guys, this movie feels pretty empty overall. And I don't want to knock it completely. There are some good scenes. The visuals are great, guys. It's a beautiful movie at times, and it feels beautiful and well designed, but the story falls flat and the characters fall flat. And without that, it's just a very empty feeling movie that doesn't have any of the vibes and magic of the original, which I love so much. So guys, I'm giving this a flat out 5 out of 10. My lowest score yet. I know. So guys, if you agree with me, let me know in the comment section below. If you don't like the review, let me know also. I'll try to improve it. But that is my opinion, guys. So let me know in the comment section below. And be sure to like and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next review. Slap it, guys.